Good afternoon, folks, and welcome into Dominion Arena. My name is Jeff McIntyre for High Button Sports, and we're here to bring you the Under 15 AA Nova Scotia Provincial Championships. Just about set to get the third game of the day underway between the Cape Breton County Islanders and the Pictou County Crushers. Teams just about getting ready to take the ice. For the moment, I'm going to hand you off to the public address announcer, and I'll be back with you shortly. And we're just about ready to drop the puck on this one. Islanders versus Crushers. Game 3 of the day. Day 2 of the provincial tournament, under 15 AA championships. Starting goalies for this afternoon's game for the Islanders. Number 90, Anakin Stillaboy. And at the other end, number 1, Aiden Sutherland for the Crushers. Big matchup for these two teams, stuck on 1 point each after one game. They both tied their respective games. And we're ready to go. Here we go for game number 3 of the provincial under 15 AA tournament. Off the draw, it's sent down the ice for an early icing call against the Crushers. Zaleski for the Islanders will dig in for the draw. Face-off won by the Islanders, put back to the point, cycled down low. Played all the way around to the near side here. Picking it up at the points, Julian. Quick shot on goal, kicked away by Sutherland onto the half wall. Pinched down on there. Centering pass, misses everyone. It'll split the D. Slide down just about onto Stillaboy's net. Picked up in their own end. Here's the Islanders breaking it out quickly. Dangerous pass into the middle. They get away with it. Picked up off the loose puck in the middle. Driving wide, but kept to the outside nicely. Centering pass off the stick there of a Crusher and out to center. Picking it up now is McInnes down the wing. He's sealed off by Carmichael. Centering pass jammed at the near post, but off the side of the goal, back into the corner. Picked up along the wall. Islanders play it out to center, but don't quite see the pass. It's just chipped down into the corner. Big hit there, avoided by Campbell. They'll go in and chase. Pass into the middle at the point. Denny takes a shot. It's off a set of shin pads and out to center ice. Dangerous play there as the Islanders are changing, but they do get away with it. Crushers in forechecking. Played to the wall. Just does get outside the line. Crushers are regrouping at center. That pass misses at center ice, and it'll slide the length of the ice. Chopped towards the goal, but off the side of the net. Stillaboy keeps it to the outside, and it's played down the ice off Hollis's glove of the Crushers. Picked up along the boards, but chopped away and sent out to center by the Crushers. They'll give chase. Here's Murray battling his man in the corner. Denny gets a pass into the middle, just wide of the far post, deflected in front. Played to the line, kept in there. Looks like the first penalty of the game will be called. Oh, it may actually just be a net off the moorings behind Stillaboy, pardon me. Face off inside the county zone. Crushers win it. Shot from the point. Just misses the goal. Slides into the corner. Ricochets back to the point. Kept in there by Surmau. Centering pass just behind the Crusher in the slot. Over the line they come. County trying to catch the Crushers in transition. They can't make much of that rush, and it's played out to center by the Crushers. Regrouping now are the Islanders inside their own zone. Back behind the goal. Saucer pass out to center. Just does get by the man at the point. Just offside at the line are the Islanders. They're not happy about the call. Ross may have been a step ahead. Dragged the puck in behind him. 12:21 left here in the first period. Not a whole lot happening just yet. Both teams trying to find their legs early in this one. Face-off controlled by the Crushers. Played over to the near side here. Chipped out to center. Turned over there. Julian plays it across. Chipped out to center. Fanned on there just inside the line. Zaleski tries to pick it up, but the puck hops over his stick. He's backed up there nicely, but just chipped out to center now by the Crushers. Not a whole lot of space early in the neutral zone here. Both teams trying to figure each other out. Big hit there, a bit of a reverse on the far wall. Crushers pick it up now over the line. Pass back. Puck's played into the Islanders zone by the Crushers. They recover the dump in. Tried to play it back down to the corner, but they're unsuccessful. But it's gloved down at the point. Quick shot towards Syliboy, and he'll hold for a face-off inside the zone. .9:59 left here in the first period of play. Still scoreless between the Islanders and the Crushers. Crushers win the draw, but can't quite find the puck. Dumped ahead. Most of this period's been played inside the Islander zone. Shot coming from the point over the goal. Syliboy tried to get a glove on it. Big hit in the corner. That's going to draw a penalty. Massive hit. Hopefully the Crushers player is all right. We'll take a moment for an injury break in the action. .9:07 left here in the first period of play. Number 97, Caleb Denny, the guilty party, getting a boarding call. The Crusher is up and back to the bench. Good to see. Didn't quite get the number. Don't want to guess. Make anyone quite a little bit worried at home. So we're wishing the best for him, obviously. And we're back underway behind the goal. Crushers come away with it. Bank shot out front, just misses the near post, and it's played out of the zone. Coming away with it there is Gillespie. He's knocked down at the line. Fans wanting a penalty, and they're going to get one. Tripping is going to be the call. A minute and 41 seconds left in the Denny penalty, so we'll play a 4-on-4 now for the next minute and 41, and it'll have an abbreviated power play for the county after that. Number 7, Miller Cameron, the guilty party there for the Crushers. Off the draw, Pictou County come away with it. Played up the wing, but taken over now by the Islanders. Lost at center. Regained now. Gillespie trying to dog that puck into the corner. Can't come up with it. Back come the Crushers the other way. Has the puck knocked away just inside the line. Otter tries to lay a hit there on Chesson, but loses the puck in the process. County Islanders coming back the other way. McKenzie bobbles it and avoids a check. Turns it over now. Guinness coming back the other way. Oh, pardon me, that's Meisner. Meisner will dump it into the corner and they'll go for a quick change. The pass ahead is into the bench. Just about too many men on the Crushers there. Smart play to throw it at the bench if you're the County Islanders there, but Crushers get away with it. Onto the far wall. A couple of Islanders come together to sandwich a Crusher. Coming away with it now. McInnes will try to wrap it around, and the net is off again behind Anakin Syliboy. Play is blown down. 28 seconds left in the 4-on-4 action. Face off inside the Islander zone. Straight ahead with it. Go the Crushers. Pass to the back door. No one there but the Islanders. They'll wheel it out of the zone. Now McDonald passes it ahead. Four Crushers converge and come away with the puck. Just chipped to the line. Kept in by Julian momentarily. Now the Crushers have some time to clear it out. Pass misses on the far side, but got right back in the zone. Crushers with possession. They attempt to play it out, but it's kept in by McDonald. Now taken over again by the Crushers and sent out to center. Julian has that hop off the heel of his stick. Out to center. And that abbreviated power play is just about done. Only about 20 seconds or so. Not much to work with here for the Islanders. Crushers looking to throw their weight around out there. Puck's played ahead to Walsh. Walsh is over the line. Catches an edge just inside the Islanders' line. Comes away with it, tries to play it ahead, but no one there for the Crushers. Islanders come back in transition, over the line, trying to go wide. Centering pass, just doesn't quite make it to the back door. Good play there by Sutherland to get the stick down in front. Pass across on the back door, quick shot on goal. Blocker stopped by Syliboy. Might have been the best scoring chance for the Crushers early in this one. Islanders will flip it out to center. Back for it's Murray. Ben Murray, the one who just had that scoring chance and turned away by Syliboy. Islanders back inside their zone. Played ahead. Off the stick there at center. Little bit of back and forth action in the neutral zone here. Walsh comes away with it, but can't take the pass cleanly. And it's sent down the ice by the Islanders. 5:32 left here in the first period. Still scoreless in this one. Very tightly checked game. Passing in the middle. Islanders can't quite find it in their skates. Now we have 2-on-2 rush the other way. Just offside at the line are the Crushers. Very tight call. Face-off will come out to the neutral zone. Campbell wins it off the draw, plays it across. Islanders try to get it up quickly, but that rush stops at center. Taken over there by Otter. He'll play it ahead. Crushers trying to chip it out to neutral ice for Meisner, but it doesn't reach the target. Big check at the blue line by Otter. He's a big man out there throwing his weight around. 2-on-1 down low for the Islanders. Try to go short side. Big save by Sutherland. Off the stick of Gillespie, pass in slot, and it's fanned on by the Islanders. They'll get another chance at the point. Denny plays it down low, but that's taken over by the Crushers. Pass ahead, Meisner takes a shot from a sharp angle, shut down. Trying to go 5-hole on Syliboy. Action starting to pick up now. Both teams trading chances. Islanders with it in the neutral zone. Pass across. Big hit by Otter as he stands Gillespie up at the blue line. Loose puck almost gathered up by the Islanders, but the Crushers get away with it. Stretch pass ahead. Offside would have been the call had the Crusher player touched the puck. We'll see if they call the icing or the offside. I think it's going to be the icing. 4:12 left here in the first period of play. Last 5 minutes or so has been quite entertaining. Back and forth they go. Hollis wins it off the draw for the Crushers. Plays it around to the far wall. Kicked back and then played out for the long bomb pass. Just does get through, but slowed up enough to stop that rush. Spinning back there in his own zone. Played off the set of shin pads. Islanders with a 2-on-1. McDonald on the weak side. Great sliding stab by Hollis to negate that pass across. And it's played back down the ice by the Crushers, who dodge a bullet there. Back behind their net. County with lots of time. Saucer pass out to center. Off a set of shin pads, but almost connects. And it's sent right back down by the Crushers. Murray plays it back down low. Crushers play it back to the top. That's off Semrau's stick, out to center. He'll regain possession for the Crushers. Plays it to an open wing. And the Islanders will just fire it off the boards right back down. It's just playing a game of you take it, I don't want it right now between both teams. Stretch pass for Murray. Misses everyone, and that'll slide the length of the ice for an icing call. Crushers had the right idea there, but just couldn't execute. Face-off will come down inside the Crushers zone. 2:56 left here on the clock. Face-off won by the Crushers. They've been more than 50% on the draw so far this period. Puck played out to Murray, chopped to the wall. Denny stands up there to keep the puck in momentarily, but it's chopped down the ice by the Crushers. Giving chase now is Walsh. She's into the corner with two Islanders forcing him to the boards. Kept in at the line. Hops over the skate there of the Crusher in the corner. Mirabelli. Puck's worked to the line, but kept in momentarily. Now it is cleared out of the zone by Denny and fired right back down by the Crushers. Denny behind his goal. Play it to his D partner there, McDonald. He'll play it ahead. Or pardon me, that's Robertson. Robertson's headman pass is a good one. Good back pressure there. What a move through the legs and a great stop by Sutherland. Quick shot there off the one-timer by Carmichael, but it's wide of the goal. Kept in at the far point. Turned over now to the Crushers. Pass ahead is a good one. Into the middle it goes, but it's off the stick there of MacArthur. And the Islanders are trying to get it deep inside the Crushers zone, but they're stripped at center. Meisner walks in. Closed off nicely there. Plays it to the back door, but no one there for the Crushers. Gillespie can't pick up the pass on the far side. Islanders trying to regroup now. Played across. Off the stick there. Carmichael regains. Plays it down behind Sutherland's goal. In to get it now. Quick shot towards the goal is knifed away by Sutherland, but no Islander in the vicinity to pick up that rebound. Back inside their zone. Sees a lane. He'll take it. Over the line they come. Quick flipped towards the goal. Easy stop for Sutherland. That one was a little bit more tricky from a sharp angle, but it's shut down as well by Sutherland. .53 seconds left here in the first period of play. Still scoreless between the Islanders and the Crushers. Won so cleanly by the Crushers that ends up drifting onto Aiden Sutherland. He'll hold for another face-off inside their own zone. Couple seconds tick off the clock. This time the Crushers take possession, play it around. Denny pinches down on his man. Tellum. Played to the middle off the stick of the Islanders. Tellum plays it ahead, but that's going to be a little bit too far. And Syliboy will hold for a face-off inside the Islanders zone. Both teams playing a little casual at the moment. Trying to get to the end of the period without giving up a last-minute goal. Off the draw, played to the line and out. Hollis takes it there. Plays it across. Into the middle, chip pass is good. Over the line they come. Quick shot coming. Glove down by Syliboy. Puck still in play here. Edwards, or pardon me, played around the net. Islanders flip to the line and out. And that will just about do it for the first period of action. After one, Crushers 0, Islanders 0. Be back shortly for the second period after a quick break. And we're back for the second period of play. Crushers, Islanders scoreless after one. Some great stops by both goaltenders, Syliboy and Sutherland, to keep this one scoreless. And here we go for period number 2. Off the draw, Islanders control in their own zone. McKenzie plays it across, gets it back from his D partner. Pass ahead at center, just avoids the check there is Kojal. He'll play it in deep. Mirabelli back in his own zone, being forechecked hard by the Islanders. Played up the boards, McKenzie pinches down. Quick shot towards the goal is wide of the net. Played behind the goal. Taken over there momentarily, but it hops towards the front of the goal. Cleared nicely there by the Crushers. Another centering pass. No one quite sees that one. It drifts harmlessly into the near corner here. Pass up to center is off the stick of Meisner and into the zone, but the Islanders play it out quickly. At center, Mirabelli gets it into the zone, and his teammates are going to get a quick change in. Islanders do well to counterattack quickly. Over the line they come. Shot on goal. It's scored! Quick counterattack gets the Islanders on the board. William Kojal rips it over the glove of Sutherland to open the scoring in this one. Back behind the Crushers' goal. Sutherland will hold for a face-off. Puck may have ended up in the net, but it was well after the whistle. 1-0 for the Islanders over the Crushers here early in the second period of play. Great shot by William Kojal of the Islanders to give them the lead. Islanders win the draw, but jumping straight ahead's Cameron of the Crushers. Plays it ahead. Pass back is cut off nicely by the Islanders. Chipped ahead they go. Over the line, Gillespie looking to go wide in his man. Tries to center. It's off a skate and back into the corner. Cycle play down low. Can't quite find it there. It was Chesson. And it's played to the line. Kept in by Robertson for the moment. Good stick there by the Crushers to get it outside the line. MacArthur down the wing. Curls up. Tries to find the trailer, but the Crushers are changing on the play. He'll rag the puck. Wait for his teammates to come back off the bench. Centering pass. Chopped on goal. Stopped by Syliboy on the short side. Played to the line and out by the Islanders. Back inside his zone is Hampton. Hampton will play it across. Crushers have some time, but they lose this. McInnes loses the puck momentarily in the linesman's feet. Stumped into the zone, and we have a whistle. Just behind the play. I believe it's just an offside call on the Crushers.
193-278. 193-278.
Face off in the neutral zone. Won by the Islanders. Played across to the far side. Chipped ahead. Down the wing they come. Quick shot on goal, and that's snatched out of the air by Aiden Sutherland. He'll hold for a face-off inside the Crusher zone. Behind the Crushers' goal. Just bobbled at the side of the net there. Regrouping they are out to center. 2-on-1 chance if they hurry. Good back pressure there. Big hit along the half wall. Puck comes to Hollis at the point. They'll fire towards Syliboy, and that's knifed up over the glass for a face-off inside the Islanders zone. .12:19 left here in the second period of play. 1-0 Islanders. Face off won by the Islanders, played around by Denny. Quick pass ahead. Played into the middle by Kozel, the one and only goal scorer in this one. Pile up at center. Puck's dug free by the Crushers. They play it back into the middle. Pass by Marchand. Off a stick. Icing will be waved off. Played out quickly by Kozel. Marchand steps up to take it. Quick shot. Just misses on the far side. Chance for the Islanders if they hurry. Great pass in the middle. Shot on goal. Blockered away by Sutherland. Stops Kozel on a partial break. Islanders regroup, and that shot's high and over the goal. It'll drift back out to center. Following up the play is Meisner. He plays it into the middle, but that's stripped there by Campbell. Campbell will gain the line and fire it in. Back for it's Murray. He'll play it ahead. Pass in the middle is luckily for the Crushers. Regrouped. Quick shot on goal. Rebounds there. Into the corner it goes. Another nice stop by Syliboy of the Islanders. Played into the middle, but no one there for the Crushers as they've gone for a change. Quickly back they come. Carmichael. Quick shot on goal is wide of the near post. It'll rim all the way around the other side. This time the Crushers will gather it. Played it into the middle. Stepping up on that is Carmichael. Just chipped away. Passes off the stick. Does make it to the center. No shot towards the goal yet. Islanders regain possession. Play it around to the far side. That'll hop over the stick of the Crushers player. And it'll be big hit along the boards, and they allow it to play on. May have been from behind. Now they're going to get another chance for the Crushers, and it's wide of the goal. Bodies are starting to fly as the referees are letting them play. Quickly the other way is Islanders try to play it across, and that's going to be a too many men on the ice penalty, I believe, on the Islanders. Number 7, Brandon Daleski with that latest chance for the Islanders, but couldn't get the shot away, and then maybe try to pass at the last moment, but it never reached the target. And we have the referee taking a spell at center, and that gets a rise out of the crowd. Islanders looking to have a word with the referee, and there is a too many men penalty on the Islanders here, but doesn't look like they have anyone in the box just yet. And now they will put a man in to serve that penalty. 10:08 left here in the second, and the Crushers will head to the power play. Chopped just outside the line. Crushers play it right back in, and it's sent out to center for Hollis. Hollis waits for his mates to tag up. Plays it to the far side, just off the stick there. And taken over by the Islanders. They'll fire it down the ice to start this penalty kill off on the right foot. Crushers have it in their own zone, looking to break it out quickly. Over the line they come. Quick shot from a sharp angle. Shut down by Syliboy, and he'll hold for a face-off. Little bit of pushing and shoving in front of Syliboy. Doesn't look like anything's going to come of it just yet, but you can bet the next time someone goes down, it's going to be a call. 1:21 left here in the too many men on the ice penalty to the Islanders. Crushers looking to tie this one up at 1. Clean win on the power play here. Back to the point. Hollis chips it to the half wall. Pass into the middle is taken over, but not cleared on the initial attempt. Now it's followed up down the ice by the Islanders. Crushers regroup in their own zone. Play it ahead. Battling there was Daleski. Mirabelli will get the line and fire it in, but it's taken over by McKenzie, and he'll fire it down the ice again. Daleski's in forechecking. Hollis tries to make a move behind the goal. Taken over now. Big hit in the corner by Hollis. Crushers surround Daleski. Played ahead. A pass into the middle for Mirabelli. It's just off his stick. He'll have to regather. He goes wide on his man, tries to cut up at the line to get the setup. Played across, there's a good pass. Shot coming, Hampton. Had the top corner picked, but it's gloved down by Syliboy. 29 seconds left in the Crushers power play. That was easily their best look on this one, coming off the stick of Hampton. Off the restart, played all the way around, but just does skip over the stick at the line. Cleared out to center by the Islanders. Played ahead quickly, but that one's going to be taken over by McKenzie. Played out to center, and that'll do it. 10 seconds left here in the power play. They try to jump quickly back into the zone. Over the line, quick shot on goal. It's off a skate and into the corner. Back to the point. Crushers trying to move this quickly, and they do. Marchand now walks in. Instead, puts it down low. Had a lane to the net, but chose not to take it. Marchand again, now a shot. Deflected on goal, and they score! What a great tip in front of Syliboy. No chance on the play for him. I don't think it's a power play goal as the penalty had just ended. But either way, we're tied at 1. Number 17, Logan Wadden in front, gets a stick on it and puts it home by the blocker of Syliboy. And we're tied at 1 here midway through this second period of play. Off the draw. Played right in. Syliboy will chop it aside. Picked up by the Islanders. They'll play it around. McDonald can't find the exit to the zone. He'll try again. Yet again, he's shut down there again by the goal scorer, Wadden. Wadden tries to chip it to the front of the goal. It's taken over now by the Islanders. Quickly, they'll come back out the other way. Over the line, Zaleski playing a lot in this one. Tries to rag it towards the front. Instead, back to the point for Denny. Denny plays it right back, but that route is jumped by Wadden. He'll play it ahead into the center ice area. Taken over there again by the Islanders. Over the line, McDonald. Can't get it a clean shot off, and that'll drift right on to Sutherland. And I think a penalty is being called after the whistle. Looks like it's going to go to number... Pardon me. Looked to me like they were ushering a Crusher to the penalty box, but it looks like it may have been a slash on Sutherland. McDonald, number 14 of the Islanders, heads to the box. Off the draw, quick shot on goal by the Crushers is swallowed up by Syliboy off the stick of Hollis. Crushers right back to the power play after a successful one a few moments ago to tie this one at 1. Back to the point, Hollis shoots wide of the net. Quick shot off the rebound from the back wall is blocked in front. Crushers moving it quickly. Meisner back to Hollis. Hollis back to Cameron on the back door, but that doesn't make it through. Stripped there by Zaleski. He's being hacked and whacked from behind, and that will draw a call. Shortly after the Crushers power play, they take one of their own. Looks like number 13, Meisner, is going to head to the box. We'll play some 4-on-4 action for the next minute and 26 seconds. Good play from Zaleski there to make sure he got that puck in deep and draws that penalty. Off the restart, back behind their goal. Crushers with possession. Headman pass is a good one, but bobbles off the stick. Just does come outside the line. McKenzie plays it across. Looking for the return feed, he'll get it. McKenzie spins and fires it up to Ross. Ross picks it up, avoids the check there. He's taking some hacks and whacks from behind. Crushers do just enough to negate that rush without taking a penalty. Giveaway into the middle. In on goal. Shot on Sutherland, and it's stopped clean. Jansen Chesson in all alone, had to wait for his teammate to tag up before he could drive the goal. And Sutherland was there with the glove to shut it down. Face-off inside the Crushers zone. Still playing some 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of open ice out there. Driving the goal off the face-off. Pass is dished off on the short side. Shot on goal is blocked by the Crushers, and they'll come back in transition the other way. Mirabelli on the wall. Looking for a centering pass. He'll curl up, trying to find the trailer. And we're going to have another whistle. One of the Crushers players driving the net hard was taken out by an Islander player directly into Syliboy. Don't believe anything's going to come of it, but they're just going to whistle it down to reset the net on its moorings. Face-off will be inside the zone here. Crushers just getting set up. McKenzie plays it around to the far side off the draw. Chipped into the middle. A good back pressure there by the Crushers to make sure that rush stalls. Quickly played back the other way. Over the line they come. Played onto the near side, but no Crusher there at the moment. Mirabelli does win the race. And he'll gather, play it back down low. Looking for a centering pass. No one there but an Islander player, and it's played to the far side. Pass was a little slow. They had to wait on it. Mirabelli is going to pick off that pass in the middle. Collision there at the blue line. Mirabelli dogging the puck. McKenzie tries to get it in deep, but can't do so. That clearing attempt hits the linesman. Stays onside for the Islanders. Can't find it in his feet. And back the other way quickly comes Walsh. Walsh goes inside out on Denny. Denny strips his man of the puck nicely. And makes a nice outlet pass as well. Islanders at center now. McKenzie leading the rush. Cuts into the middle. Shot on goal. What a glove save by Sutherland. McKenzie had lots of net to shoot at. Dragging Sutherland to one side of the goal, but he reaches back with the glove to snag it out of the air to keep this one tied at 1. 4:37 left here in the face-off just in the neutral zone here after the Crushers take a 2-1 lead over the Islanders. Beautiful goal there. Down the wing, beating Syliboy. Blocker side just over the pad. Islanders trying to carry it over the line, and the Crushers are standing tall at the line. Back the other way, quickly comes MacArthur. Bit of a shot by Cameron is blocked in front. Cleared to the line, but kept in. MacArthur thinking about a shot, has that blocked with the stick in the corner. Battling to the front are the Crushers, but the pass is taken away. Played ahead there by McLean. Big collision in front of the Islanders bench, but the Crushers have full possession inside their own zone. Pass ahead to Cameron. Cameron hits a set of shin pads. McKenzie back the other way, tries to cut to the middle, and that will draw a penalty. Tripping will be the call. 3:05 left here in the second, and the Islanders will head back to the power play with an opportunity to tie this one at 2 before the end of the second period. Referees are just having a bit of a conference here at center, trying to figure out what the call was. It is going to be a trip, not a knee. Crushers still don't appear to have anyone in the box. Number 16, Owen McInnes, is the guilty party. He's in the box. He'll sit for 2 minutes or less. 3:05 left here in the second period. Islanders with a chance to tie this one at 2. Draws, scrummed, picked up by Hollis, played off a set of shin pads, kept in at the line. Played to an open wing for Daleski. Islanders try to get their setup, played down low, sharp angle shot off of Sutherland behind the goal. Islanders pass it back, put back down to the corner, sealed there. Crushers have an aggressive penalty kill to this point. Kept in at the line by McKenzie. McKenzie walks around his man, pass to the back door. Good stick there by Meisner, and that's cleared out of the zone by the Crushers. Back for it in his own zone is Julian. Julian will wait for his mates to get set up. Quickly back the other way. Comes Daleski with a head of steam over the line. He'll look to get things set up. He's pinned along the boards, but keeps going. Centering pass. Julian can't get it away as he was in point blank on Sutherland. Daleski can't get the shot away, and it's kept in by McKenzie at the point. McKenzie on the back end, going wide. Shot to the sharp angle, near post, but it's wide of the goal. Gathered up by Chesson, played back to the point for McKenzie. McKenzie passes into Julian. Down to the half wall. Another shot coming. Low one. Kicked aside by Sutherland. Kept in at the line by McKenzie. Pass across is a good one. Shot on goal. Might have hit his own man en route to the goal. Daleski behind the goal now. Islanders doing everything but putting it in the back of the net. That one's blocked en route, and it's sent down the ice by the Crushers. They'll get a much-needed line change in. Quick up is a good one. 2-on-0 chance here. And it's offside at the line. Chesson was in clean, but his mates were changing at the other side of the ice. And the player was not quite into the door, and that'll be an offside call with a 2-on-0 chance the other way. That's a tough one. Minute 17 left on the clock, 11 seconds left in the power play opportunity for the Islanders. Draws scrummed, finally comes free for the Islanders. They'll try to skate things out the other way. Bobbled momentarily, and they'll regroup. That'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5. Pass is a good one up to Kojal. Kojal over the line, takes a shot wide of the goal. Picked up by McDonald. He'll fire towards the goal, just out of the reach there of Kojal. Campbell steps up, fires it towards the goal. It's blocked there by Walsh, and it's sent out to center and sent right back down by the Islanders. They'll have to tag up, however. Hampton plays it across to his D partner. That is saucered out to center. Connected there over the line. McInnes bobbles it, leaves it there. Quick shot. McInnes fires it high and over the goal. Back to the point. Hollis takes a shot towards the net. It's blocked in front. Pass ahead is a good one, but it's in the skates of the Islander player. Couldn't take it cleanly was McDonald. Into the final 20 seconds here. 16 seconds left on the clock here in the second period of action. Crushers still holding a 2-1 lead. Islanders with that latest power play opportunity, creating and generating lots of scoring chances, but just couldn't find the back of the goal. Won by the Islanders, but taken over quickly by Marchand. He'll fire it right down on goal. Sillaboy keeps the puck in play, doesn't want to face off inside their own zone. Chipped out to center, but not going to be enough time for the Islanders to do much with that one. After 2 periods of play, the Pictou County Crushers hold a 2-1 advantage over the Cape Breton County Islanders. We'll be back for the third after the flood. Stay with us. And we're back for the third period of play between the Islanders and the Crushers. After two, Crushers hold a slim 2-1 lead over the Islanders. Both goaltenders have been great between the pipes. Syliboy for the Islanders and Sutherland for the Crushers. Should be an entertaining third period. Islanders will be pressing to get this one tied. Both teams, after the first game of their tournament, only have 1 point each, both tying their first game. And we're just about ready to drop the puck on the third. Here we go. And we're underway. Back to get it in his own zone is McKenzie. He'll play it across. Islander tumbles at center there, passes off the boards and out. Mirabelli picks it up there, plays it ahead quickly. Walsh driving down the wing, tries to drop. Puck's dumped down behind the Crushers' goal, played it around. Crushers will skate it out to center. Trying to gain the line, dumps it in, gives chase, does Cameron off the backboards, rebounds there, they tap it in on the back door. No chance for Syliboy on that one. The Islanders lose coverage inside their own zone. Bit of a strange hop off the backboards, comes out right in front, and Wadden puts it home on the back door for his second of the game. And that'll open up a 2-goal lead, 3-1 in favor of the Crushers. Off the restart, Crushers have it. They'll dump it in and give chase, but they didn't quite get the line, as that'll be an icing call. Faceoff will come down inside the Crushers zone. Islanders really going to have to push here to get things pointed in the right direction after that latest goal by the Crushers. Islanders try to go straight ahead with it off the draw. Big hit behind the Crushers' goal. McDonald gets leveled there by Otter. Back to the point. Carmichael takes a shot, deflected in front by Otter. May have ticked off the side of the goal. Crushers come back quickly. Shut down at center by Carmichael. Cameron couldn't quite pick up the pass there. It's flipped down the ice by the Islanders, pardon me. Islanders going for a quick change. And that's flipped out of play just at the Islanders bench. Faceoff will come out to the neutral zone. 12:57 left here in the third period of play. Early in the third, the Crushers have capitalized and given themselves a 2-goal lead. They'll win the drop. Puck's played across, played off the boards and out. Islanders take possession now. Lane Costantino tries to go wide in his man, loses the puck. Carmichael seals the short side, shot towards the goal, stopped by Syliboy off of Meisner, and it's played out to center by the Islanders. Back to get it. His own zone, flipped around. Off the boards, just out of the reach there of the Islanders, and played out to center by the Crushers. Should be an offside call, and it is. Ends up hitting the skate of Ross, who was stuck inside the zone. Discussion here with the referee and linesman, just figuring out where the face-off should be. Just outside the Islander zone, it'll come. Ross scrambled, one to the boards by Tellum. He reverse check, quick shot on goal. Just wide of the near post. Chance behind the goal, wraparound try was there. Sutherland may not have had the post sealed, but they can't get it towards the goal. Islanders into the middle, quick one-timer. Hits the stick, doesn't reach the goal, and a big hit thereafter. Rebounds there, shut down by Sutherland with the pad. Nice low point shot, came all the way through. Bit of a seeing eye shot. Had stopped by Sutherland. He takes care of the rebound as well. Good play in front of the goal by the Crushers to box out, make sure Sutherland had time to get to that puck. .59 left here in the third. Puck's worn to the boards and flipped out of play. Short glass along the half wall in the Dominion Arena. Not a whole lot to flip it off. Got to keep it low there. Just another face-off inside the Crusher zone. Some golden opportunities for the Islanders, but they missed the net on two of them. Trying to go straight ahead with it again are the Islanders. They can't find the handle. Walsh back the other way for the Crushers. 2-on-1 chance here with Murray. Murray takes it off the stick to the skate to the stick, but can't get a shot away. And we have some pushing and shoving. And we definitely have some penalties being assessed. We'll wait to get this sorted out. Looks like Colby Kaiser, number 97, heads to the box. He lets the crowd know what he thinks of the call, and now he's being ushered to the dressing room. Things going from bad to worse for the Islanders. Colby Kaiser, number 97, is getting the initial call for roughing after the whistle. And he looks like he's been sent to the dressing room with a game misconduct as well. 11:39 in this one, left in this one, pardon me. Crushers looking for an opportunity to really put this one to bed with a power play goal to put them up 4-1. Just bear with us a moment here. Referee's trying to sort out the penalty minutes over at the timekeeper's bench. Looks like the Crushers do have a man in the box. He doesn't look happy about whatever the referee is discussing with him at the moment. Kaiser's penalty for 2 minutes for roughing is up on the board. We'll wait to see if we're playing 5-on-5 or 5-on-4. We're just about ready to get it kicked off again. Islanders have 6 men on the ice at the moment. They don't quite realize. It looks to me like they're just going to be offsetting minors for roughing on both teams. However, Kaiser has been shown the dressing room. And we're back underway. Crushers control the draw in the offensive zone. Back to Otter at the point. He surveys, thinks about a shot on goal. Played it onto the half wall. Back to Otter. Big towering defenseman. Plays it off a stick behind the goal. Crushers with the power play chance here. Otter down low. Meisner with it. Meisner plays it onto the wing. Popped out front. Has stopped by Syllaboy, and that's fired down the ice by the Islanders. 1:25 left here in the Kaiser penalty. Crushers looking to get it pointed in the right direction. Pass ahead to Captain Meisner. He's over the line. He'll cut up along the half wall. Decides to go behind the goal on his backhand. Stops up. Has the puck knocked away momentarily. Finds the handle again, but now it's chopped down the ice by the Islanders. Good penalty kill so far. Not allowing a whole lot towards the goal. Islanders in forechecking now. Loose puck gathered up. Played back outside the zone. Trying to kill some more time off this power play. Pass ahead off the stick there of McLean. And sent down the ice yet again by the Islanders. Only 40 seconds remaining now in the power play opportunity. Otter behind his goal. Trying to walk it out. Harassed there by Daleski. Played to an open wing, but just chipped out to neutral ice, and that'll end up sliding in the length of the ice. Icing will be the call. Out of the reach of Cameron at center. Great penalty kill for the Islanders. 25 seconds remaining. Maybe they'll pick up a little momentum here and try to cut this lead down. Daleski digs in on the draw. Crushers have one too many men on the ice. Mirabelli will come in to take the draw, and he's shown the gate as well. Straight ahead with it off the draw. Ross tries to drive it to the goal, but he's negated there quickly. Pass ahead's a good one. Stretch pass to Cameron. He has it knocked off his stick by Robertson. Played around, kept in now. MacArthur with it on the half wall. Decides to play it back to the point. Quick shot, fake shot coming. Back onto the half wall. Now the shot does come. Doesn't quite make it to Sillaboy. Behind the goal. Mirabelli with it on the half wall. Back down low. Cycle game on now. MacArthur takes the return pass. Back to 5-on-5 now. Chance towards the goal is off a skate, and that's sent down the ice. Just wide of the goal. Icing is the call. 9:16 left on the clock. Islanders are going to have to start to push. Try to get this one within one. Face off inside. Islander zone to the right of Sillaboy. Face off won by the Islanders. Played around by Julian. Kept punched by McKenzie. Now into the middle. Just knifed out to center. And we are going to have a penalty. Head contact looks like the call. Number 11, McInnes, is going to sit for 2 minutes or less after Pictou County had a power play attempt to try and put this one out of reach. The Islanders will have one of their own to try and cut the lead to 1. 9:07 left on the clock. Daleski will take the draw for the Islanders. Scrum draw to the boards, gathered by the Crushers. Off their own man, does get to the line and just does come outside. McKenzie was one step away from keeping that alive. Face off out to the neutral zone. Face off one, back to McKenzie. Played across, they'll gain the line. Pass across. Off of chest on stick, he'll regain, plays it back to the point for Daleski, but that's punched outside the line. Julian regroups at center. McKenzie, smooth skating defenseman, looking to get things pointed in the right direction for the Islanders. He'll gain the line, has it chopped away, played down low, but taken over there by the Crushers and sent down the ice. Islanders with possession. Walsh in there trying to cause some problems for the Crushers. Centering pass just through a few sets of skates. Picked up by Daleski on the half wall. Walks in, takes a shot just off the stick of Sutherland and up and out of play. Good look there for the Highlanders. An even better stop by Sutherland. .809 left here in the third. 1:02 left in the penalty to the Crushers. Golden opportunity here for the Islanders. Clean win off the draw, but Carmichael couldn't find the handle at the point. McDonald with it on the far side. He's looking to gain some speed through the neutral zone. Gains the line. Quick shot, well wide of the net though. Rebound along the half wall. Two Crushers can't find it. Behind the goal, Kojal plays it back to the half wall. Up to the top, Campbell with it. He's closed out quickly by the Crushers, and its only option is to play it down low. Penalty coming. They shoot, they score on the delayed power play. Delayed penalty, pardon me. Islanders cut the lead to 3-2. Looks like William Kojal was Johnny on the spot in the low slot area. Beats Sutherland just over the pad. Referees just trying to sort out what the protocol here is after that delayed power play. It looks like they're playing 5-on-5, but they do have it on correctly. A power play was being awarded as that goal was scored. So they should have a fresh 2-minute power play for the Islanders, and they do. Number 22, Otter, is in the box for the Crushers. Back in his own zone off the restart. Mirabelli. And we do have a puck in the net. I'm not sure if any of the referees have noticed it just yet, but back behind the Pictou County Sutherland's goalie, there's a puck in the goal. We have to hope that that doesn't come out to be a factor here. Kept in at the line by Campbell. Put across just out of the reach of Kojal in the middle. He'll have to regroup at center. Kojal pressured by Cameron. Dropped off to McDonald into the middle. Slaloming through the zone. Just played outside the line. Taken over now by Campbell. Down Campbell. Plays it across. Just over the line. Islanders dump it in. Kojal goes in to get it. Two Crushers there trying to give him some trouble. Played behind the goal. Off the side of the net. And now played back to the point. McKenzie takes a shot. Knifed away with the stick. Puck is still right behind. Pass across. Shot on goal is one-timed over the goal. Kojal with it on the half wall. Walks to the middle. Plays it back to McKenzie. Back to Kojal. Now down low. Islanders looking for a lane to the net. Back to McKenzie. Back onto the half wall. Shot from a sharp angle. Wide of the goal. Rebound. Rims around to Kojal. Kojal walks to the middle. Shot on goal. Just wide of the far post. Rebound gathered up by the Islanders. McDonald is sealed along the wall. Pass in front. Great stick there by the Crushers and sent down the ice. Sillaboy trying to play it up quickly. McKenzie fans on the pass ahead. He'll regroup in his own zone. Over the line he comes. Peyton McKenzie trying to go wide. Regrouping behind the net. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 3-2 in favor of the Crushers over the Islanders here late in the third period. Puck is chopped towards the goal. Knifed away. Last man back's Julian. He's got MacArthur bearing down on him. Good play from Julian to strip his man MacArthur of the puck. Islanders playing with a little bit more urgency after that latest goal. Played to the line, kept in momentarily, and sent down the ice. Hollis with it now for Pictou County. He'll chip it ahead. Both teams trying to get a few fresh bodies on the ice. Behind the goal, Julian with it again. Plays it ahead. Lane Cosentino can't pick up the pass, and now he'll battle to get it outside the zone. Being hit along the half wall, and that is going to be a penalty. Boarding for sure. Pictou County player did not have the puck. Here's a vulnerable position along the boards. Jansen Chesson, number 91, will be heading to the box for the Islanders. 4:31 left here in the third period of play. Golden opportunity for the Pictou County Crushers to regain their 2-goal lead here. Walsh wins the draw back into the middle. Murray plays it onto the half wall. Through the skates of Murray. Shot from Otters wide of the goal. Ramps around the other side of the ice. Played back behind the goal. Murray is going to be first to it for the Crushers. He'll play it back down low for Walsh. Now to Mirabelli. Centering pass is there. Just off the stick of a Crusher player. Mirabelli driving the slot. Back inside their own zone. Looking to regroup. Pressuring is Daleski. Puck's played there ahead. Mirabelli doesn't see the pass, but regains possession for the Crushers. Played it ahead, just out of the reach of Walsh. Just onside at the line. Murray dragged the skate. Can't take the return pass from Walsh. Played to the line, but kept in. Murray regains it for the Crushers. Plays it back to Otter. Otter loading up for a shot. Gets through, but wide of the goal. Daleski picks it up. He's sealed along the wall nicely. Otter regains possession at center inside his zone now for the Crushers. Mirabelli forced there by McLean and Daleski. Played ahead. Murray over the line. Drags it in. Punches it out. Shot on goal. Sillaboy has it, but takes a look behind him. Wasn't sure where it was. Tied up in his equipment though. Big stop from Anakin Sillaboy of the Islanders to keep this one in reach. 3:17 left here in the third. 47 seconds left in the power play opportunity for the Crushers. Meisner on the draw. Can't win this one. Played up and out of play by the Islanders. Meisner will dig in again for the Crushers on the draw. This time wins it back to Hollis. Hollis walks it to the middle, plays it across. Hampton bobbles it momentarily. Shot towards the goal, knocked out of the air with a high stick. Face-off should come outside the zone. Big face-off just in the neutral zone here for both teams. Islanders trying to win it and maybe kill off the rest of this power play opportunity, and they do. McKenzie plays it out to neutral ice. Chip back quickly for Cameron. Cameron's over the line, into the middle for Walsh. He takes a quick shot on goal. Glove down by Sillaboy. He plays it a little quickly if you ask me, but gets a quick whistle. .24 remaining in the power play opportunity for the Crushers. Straight ahead they go off the draw. Bank shot just wide of the goal on the backhand there was Cameron. He's beaver tapping for the pass in the slot, but he's covered up well. Quick shot from Wadden. He's got 2 on the game. He puts it back to the point. Hollis wasn't ready for the feed. They'll have to regroup, and that'll just about do it for the power play opportunity. Back to 5-on-5, 2:27 remaining.
Pressure!
Headman pass just avoided the check there was Meisner. He's got ahead of steam, goes wide, loses the puck into the corner, regains behind the goal. Meisner spins off a check, plays it down low. That puck is bouncing. Wadden can't handle it. Kojal with a chance to chip it by his man and does. Here's McDonald. Only one back's Mirabelli. He gets a stick on McDonald, and there's a collision in the corner. Meisner picks up the loose puck. He'll flip it out to center. Icing should be the call as soon as Robertson gets back, and it is. 1:51 left here in the third period of play. 3-2 in favor of the Crushers. Offensive zone chance here for the Islanders. Sillaboy still in the net at the moment, and they do decide to take their 30-second timeout. Have to wonder if the coaching staff will take Sillaboy out hoping for a clean win in the offensive zone. We're under 2 minutes of play. If not now, when?
Stand there.
And it looks like the Islanders are pulling Syllaboy in favor of the extra attacker. 6-on-5 advantage coming for the Islanders with a chance to tie this one at 3. 1:51 on the clock. Here we go. Face-off won by the Crushers. All-important possession played around. Hellum can't quite keep it, or pardon me, Wadden can't quite keep it in. Julian, hounded by several Crushers, plays it in deep. Clearing attempt is off a body into the corner. Islanders trying to battle it out. Crushers content to keep this along the boards. Pass towards the middle, glove down by Sutherland. Another face-off coming inside the Crushers zone. Crushers trying to kill as much time along the wall as possible. Face-off won cleanly by the Islanders, but just before, a timeout has been called by the Crushers. And we're back for the final minute and 21 between the Islanders and the Crushers. And here we go. All-important face-off. Scrummed, dug free by the Islanders. Quick shot on goal. Pad stop by Sutherland. Puck's gathered up in the corner. Back to the point. McKenzie thinks about a shot. Puts it on. Kicked aside by Sutherland. Funneling everything to the net are the Islanders. Sutherland's equal to the task so far. Great play there by McInnes. He chops it down the ice, but that is going to have enough for icing. 58 seconds left on the clock as McKenzie bobbled it at the line for the Islanders. McInnes forced the puck out of the zone but couldn't quite find the empty net. Icing will be the call. Ross will dig in for the Islanders on the draw. Wins it cleanly, back to the point. Behind the goal it'll go. Centering pass just about banks in off of Sutherland's skate. Julian plays it in behind the goal. Back there for the Crushers, trying to keep it moving is Mirabelli. Up the wall, MacArthur has a 2-on-1 chance, plays it ahead. Murray's knocked down by McKenzie. McKenzie back to get it, plays it to Julian. 30 seconds left on the clock. Puck's played ahead, but no one there for the Islanders. Sent down the ice, but back there for the Islanders was McKenzie. Otherwise, that would have been an icing call. Another chance here. Off the chest of Daleski. Can't quite get the shot away. He's knocked down in front, but we're into the final 10 seconds of play. Mirabelli content to pin it along the boards, and they'll pile up on it there. McKenzie, quick shot on goal, wide of the net. That will do it for this one. Pictou County Crushers escape with a 3-2 win over the Cape Breton County Islanders. Great goaltending performance by Aiden Sutherland, number 1 for the Crushers, back-socking his team to a win. We'll hang around for the players of the game. Another great game at Dominion Arena today. Make sure you stay tuned for lots more action in the under 15 AA Nova Scotia Provincial Championships here in Dominion. Both teams showing some good sportsmanship, shaking hands after this one. Player of the game for the Cape Breton County Islanders, number 8, William Kojul. And player of the game for the Pictou County Crushers, number 1, Aiden Sutherland. Stay tuned to High Button Sports for more under 15